Good morning and welcome back to my mini homestead. It's early, it's just after 5 and I beat my mom. Okay, so we're just gonna do a garden tour. It's July 3rd, no 4th. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, it's July 4th. So let's take a look at what's happening. Things are growing. We are so far behind, it seems, with everything going on and just chaos. But I have started in this, what we used to call the the bonsai apple flower garden, but the bonsai apple tree has died. Well, there's a little bit live on it. Gonna pull it out. That rose bush that's behind it's gonna come out. Ooh, I planted that pot, not looking so great, but look at this. I am so happy with this. We went and got a bunch of baskets and then put it into different containers that we have, but I think it's just beautiful. So quite happy about this. And got to get up here yet and start working on it, but I have other jobs that need to get done first. Okay, let's continue. This year, nothing is happening in the cut garden. I do have some sunflowers growing and they are starting to get heads on them. I need to get some other things planted in here, but this year it just hasn't been a high priority with everything else that's going on. So today I got to get out here and do some planting. I got to dig up all the tulips and store them till November. The larkspur are out. They only grow, they look great in the spring and then they die back, but then you cut them down and as you can see they're starting to grow back. So they'll look again beautiful probably about the end of August. So this is just a work in progress. And then of course I showed you what our new front flower garden was looking like. I'm so happy with it. It's so pretty. Now, the ferns that we transplanted in here aren't looking great, but we're just gonna wait and see how they get established. So like there, doesn't look good. I need to get in here and deadhead daisies, but the calla lilies are looking fabulous. The mulch, my dahlias are growing great. And then this is one of our latest projects. So this was all grass in here and we dug it out and we're going to put in garden fabric, gravel, and then half a wine barrel that we're going to plant in it, and then some other little plants. We'll see. Let's get into the back. So with everything that's been going on, it's messy out here. We're waiting to hear back from insurance and that kind of stuff, but we keep working around the mess. So these Gerbers, I love Gerber daisies, and these are going to go out into Dad's front garden there. And then here we bought this the other day and I just found it so interesting. Oh, it flowered. That's really pretty. But we've got it in Kelowna at Art Naps and we had it sitting in the car and all these little berries got sunburnt, we think, or we don't know. So it'll be interesting to see if those ones open up. I didn't know we were going to get yellow flowers. That's really pretty. There, it's focused. Okay, so that one. So our strawberries are in our, why can't I remember, green stalk. We're having some issues. Some of them are dying off. Not sure if it's getting enough water or whatever, but well, obviously too much water or not enough water. And I mean, our raspberries, this bush just keeps coming and coming. I mean, they're just beautiful. We're eating off of it all the time. We froze a bunch and they're great. These are growing good. Okay, so now what's happened? You'll see I've got pots up here. These were what was along the greenhouse and we pulled that all out and I'll show you in a minute why. So we got pots up here. Those ones are empty. I drove into one. And then down here we have more pots and these ones are my tomatillas that are growing. We pulled the tarp from here. So that's what's here because of all the dirty rocks and gravel and stuff. That's the gravel we're going to use out front. And then of course this little one always comes back. And then more pots down here other than grass growing in it. Nothing's happening in those ones yet. And then up here, we're gonna spin around. This is dirt that we dug out down below, and we're filling in here where we had dips and stuff, and hopefully we'll get some grass planted in the fall or something. And my cabbage is growing. The two that I thought that weren't gonna make it, didn't make it, but everybody else is looking good. And our potatoes are coming along, and they are behind because we got them in late. And then we got our blueberries. Since we no longer have a blueberry hill, they are down here, and you can see we're getting lots of blueberries, and they're starting to taste good. So a few more days and we'll start harvesting. Now, I've got different varieties here. So like this one here, nothing on it blue. The ones behind it are blue, but which is nice because we get to eat them throughout the summertime. Okay, so there's a look at the garden. And here you can see tarps up. So I'm trying to keep everything, and then look, the hillside, the gravel keeps falling down. They were back in behind the greenhouse digging, and I think there's just as much gravel. I have no idea what they're gonna do to stop it, but they'll need to do something to stop it. All right, gonna eat those raspberries now. So good. Okay, so in here, these are cauliflower. Got a bunch of them. And then dill. I mean, it's just a tower of dill. And our cantaloupe are coming along great. I don't think I see any babies yet. Oh yeah, there's a little one right there, little one coming. So excited about that. And then we got broccoli in here. Oh man, Mom's right, it's starting to burn. I need to get a shade cloth over it. We've been really hot, up to what? 36, 37. And then here's my onion. It's heading. And I want to get seeds from that. And then peas. We're going to do one more picking on the peas. I don't know. We got maybe 15 pounds this year. Not as much as last year. But we're going to pull those. And then I know it's late, but I have peaches and cream corn. 70 to 75 days from seed to harvest. We're going to see what happens. And then let's get in here. There are my big beef plus. We have big pluff this year growing. And then there's the sun golds. They're coming along. And then somewhere in here, farther back, oh yeah, there's my red pearls. Okay, let's continue this. I do not have beans. I gotta find my bean seeds and get them planted. I bought new ones, and do you think I can find them? So right now it's weeds, and then down at the end, zucchini. 2 plants growing like crazy. The lettuce, I think, is gone beyond repair. And then the buttercup squash. We have little squash coming. Mom likes her squash. And then over here, Bellatrix tomatoes. I need to give them all another Tums. And then lots more of the big beef. So I think I have, let's see, 27 plants of big beef. And so I need to get some stuff re-going. And so in here is the broccoli. And you can tell we just harvested yesterday 7 of them. And so there's one growing there. Cover it back up. And a couple days before that I harvested 2. And those ones we cooked up and made casseroles with. These ones we froze. Okay, let's take a look over here. So yeah, look, gravel's just, the rocks are just falling down. I don't know what they're gonna do. Strawberries that we planted here are doing great. And then let's look in the greenhouse. We got a new Gorilla cart. I love the thing. So in here, the Lisianthus are big and beautiful. Snapdragons, I didn't get them up. They fell over. But lots and lots of buds on the Lisianthus. And then, see if I can get in here around the cart. This is the cabbage that I harvested. And you can see now there's a bunch of little cabbage is growing on here. And I need to get in here and pick off most of them, so I just leave a couple. So that's it for here. sun is trying to peek through over there, but here's our blackberries, and I just call it blackberries gone wild. We're going to have lots of blackberries this year. It's going to be our biggest harvest. And I planted these the same time as the raspberries, but you know, we've only gotten a little pickings off of it. So, and then I'm going to have to do a lot of cutting out the old canes next year. So this is what it looks like down here. One of the guys that was working on the road yelled out to me and said, "I just want to tell you, your garden looks incredible." And I said, "Thanks," but I've lost, what, 4 beds this year? So let's go on up by the pool and take a look at that disaster. So because of all the work going on around here and this bed getting dug out, it's empty. And I do need to fix it and screw it back together and stuff like that. So that's one empty bed. That did have tomatoes in it at first. Looks like it's gonna be another breezy day. And then of course, can't get the pool going because of all the stuff on it are working. Don't want the dirt in it. I have put water in it and we'll see what happens. So here's my garlic. It's looking good. I'm hoping I can get it out of here in a couple of weeks. And then I was trying to save herbs from the herb garden. Oh yeah, so there was an herb garden here. I had a 7-foot herb garden. Now I have a hillside. And beets. Oh, we're starting to get some good. I got to get in here and trim these out today. We got some good beet leaves coming now. Maybe the leaf miner bugs are gone. Kohlrabi. I mean, got one in the house to eat. And I mean, I just love them. They're good. And I've been giving them away. And then, oh my, Mom was up here. I thought she was picking radishes. Look at those things. I need to get more radishes planted. Now, those tomato plants aren't looking too bad. These pots got pulled down here from up there. These tomato plants here are not looking good. They are growing because there was 2, a metal bed there and a metal bed there, and now there's a hillside of gravel. And so these poor guys got transplanted out. They are growing. And then this bed here was down there, and they moved it over here for me, dug it out and put it in there. I do want to get some wood underneath it and sort of level it up a bit so it's not, well, I don't know what I'll do. We'll see. And then here's our haskaps, and there's a few berries left on it. Yep, you can think. And they were actually really tasty this year. Previously, we didn't like them at all. And so this year, nice and good. No flowers in here yet. Oh, look at a little tiny pussy bunny tails. So they must have self-seeded, but not any growth there. Oh, and a thistle. Oh, where was I going? I was going to go up to the upper garden and show you what was growing, but there's nothing growing. Oh, I lied. There's some rhubarb up there. But these tarps here, I got to take them down because they were all on the hillside up here stopping the weeds. And I'm just thankful I didn't plant or didn't build those beds because those would have got taken out as well. So yeah, waiting for them to get done so we can get busy. So it's been a rough year so far. I mean, they started working on this road up here in March, and it's been dug up, and they buried pipes, and then I think they've dug it up 4 times. And then now this has been going on for what, 2.5 weeks where they're working on this. So it's been hard. Emotionally, it's been hard. But, you know, so far behind on what we've been doing this year, but we are getting a good harvest. So very, very happy about that. And we'll just keep plugging away. And I just want this done. I mean, every day it is so noisy. They start around 7 o'clock and they go till 5:30. The house is just shaking the whole time because of the machines. And yeah, it hasn't been as fun working out in the garden because of all of that. But it is what it is. You know, life throws you curveballs, and how are you going to play ball? So I just want to say thanks for coming by and going on a garden tour with me. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye from My Mini Homestead.